Well, good morning everybody and welcome to a quick little tutorial. Now that 1.19 is out, we have these wonderful mangrove trees. And you don't get saplings from them, you get the mangrove propagule. Help me out there, Google.
Propagule.
Propagule. Now these things are pretty easy to get. You can just break them off the tree leaves there. If you just bone meal the leaf, it'll grow one. And then you bone meal those, and they get longer and longer and longer until they're done. So that's one bone meal to grow it, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. So it takes 5 bone meal to get one. So that's pretty easy. I mean, you could just run up there and just start bone mealing away and just keep doing that. But you know me, I love redstone, so I've made a automatic propagule, a Yoda lightsaber. I'm gonna call them Yoda lightsabers. So I made an automatic farm. You just hit this button. Boop. All right, let me show you how this thing works. So you turn that on, which will power this block, which will turn this off, which will then unpower this block, which will turn this redstone torch on, which will send these repeaters into a little countdown clock here, which powers the piston going back and forth. Also, whenever you power this block, it is going to, let me flip to this side. When you power that block, this sticky piston is going to push up this observer looking at each other, creating another clock, which will power this dispenser, which will bone meal this piece of mangrove leaves, causing the propagule to grow. This dispenser down here, which is also full of bone meal, will be powered with quasi-connectivity, also actually bone mealing the propagule. And then these two hoppers right here just feed bone meal into these dispensers. Now remember, for every 1 bone meal that this uses, it's going to use 4 bone meal below. And then down here we have a hopper minecart pushed into a block with sitting on top of a regular hopper, just picking them up in this large chest. So let's go ahead and build it. So here are all the items you're going to need to build this simple, quick farm. So let's pick our spot where we want it, and we're going to break these 2 blocks and place down our double chest. Then break out behind there and shift click a hopper going into it. Now you're going to shift click a rail on top of that, and we need our hopper minecart. Now this part, you're going to have to kind of squat down and break the rail. We're going to put blocks all the way around it so that we can easily smash another block down. Now you'll want to put up some temporary blocks above it like this, just so you can use one of your sticky pistons. Now a sticky piston, you say? If you power the actual piston itself with a lever or a button, it will one tick the piston, causing it to leave the block down there. So you don't have to worry that it's a sticky piston, because you're going to use that sticky piston later on. And boop, it is smushed in there perfectly fine. Now we can break all these temporary blocks out. We can place that lever down there because we're not going to need it again. Take another block right here and place it down. And then let's put our sticky piston facing this way with our super cool block right there. Okay, after you place down your propagule smasher, you're going to come over here and place down a sticky piston facing up, and then you'll put another block right next to it. Here you're going to put a repeater going into that, and then back here you're going to put a redstone torch. And then on top of that you have to shift, put it on top of that one, and boop, that'll turn that one off. Next you're going to build your little clock right here. That will just be 6 blocks here with 2 blocks going towards your piston. Now you're going to want to take your repeaters and go in a circle like this. put all these at 4 ticks. Now, depending if you want it to go faster or slower, you can add a little bit of delay here or there, but really, that should be good enough. So let's test it out. Now, again, if you want to slow this down a little bit, if you have a little bit of server lag, you can change these and see how it slows it down. Oop, there you go. And see, that speeds it back up. Okay, now next thing we're going to want to do is build our little clock. Okay, you're going to want to place down 1 block from this direction, and then this way you're going to shift, and on top of here you're going to put this block so that they will be facing each other. So when you turn it on and it goes up, you'll see that just flashes. Turn that back off. Now we're going to put our dispenser right here with another dispenser on top, then back up and shift and place your mangrove leaf right there. Put another block on top of here to make sure that it falls straight down. The next step is to put shift click 2 hoppers going in, and then shift click on top a double chest, which then you're going to fill with bone meal. So this thing is a little bone meal heavy. Now if you want to decorate it a little bit more, you can add extra blocks here and make it a cool room. So let's give it a whirl. Alright guys, thanks for watching this little quick tutorial on how to get the propagules really fast. And if you liked the video, click that like button. And if you really liked it, consider clicking the subscribe button. And I'll catch you guys later.